All right, today we're going to dig into the incredible wisdom of Philip Fisher. This is a guy who basically taught the world to stop staring at the blinking lights of the stock market and start looking for what creates real, lasting value.
But first, I have a question for you. When you invest your money, what are you? Are you a stock picker, just jumping in and out, hoping to catch a quick wave? Or are you a business owner, someone who's in it for the long haul, invested in a company's actual future? Just hold on to that thought. It's going to be at the center of everything we talk about. You know, for a lot of people, investing is just pure stress. It's all about checking your phone 100 times a day, reacting to every single headline, and just riding this wild emotional roller coaster. It's a world that runs on short-term hype, and honestly, it's completely exhausting. And this really breaks down the two different ways to play the game. On one side, you've got common investing. That's all about chasing trends and getting whipsawed by market noise. But on the other side, you have the uncommon approach, hunting for companies with real, enduring value by digging into the business itself. This is the exact problem that Philip Fisher decided to solve. And this is where Philip Fisher steps onto the stage. He gave investors a totally different compass, a whole new way to navigate the world of investing, one that wasn't based on guesswork or speculation, but on deep, fundamental understanding.
So here it is, Fisher's most important idea, and it was a really radical mental shift. He said, stop thinking about stock tickers and prices. Instead, start thinking like you're buying a piece of an actual business, because newsflash, that's exactly what a stock is. And once you make that simple shift in your head, it changes everything.
Okay, so that all sounds great in theory, but how do we actually do it? Well, Fisher didn't just leave us with a nice idea. He gave us a practical set of tools. So let's go ahead and open up that toolkit. His most famous tool has a kind of funny name. He called it scuttlebutt. The best way to think about it is like being an investment detective. It means you have to get out from behind your computer and talk to people, employees, customers, even a company's competitors, to get the real story that you will never find in an annual report. It's about uncovering the truth on the ground. And all that detective work, all that scuttlebutt, it feeds into his legendary framework, a 15-point checklist. And believe me, this isn't just a simple list. It's more like a super rigorous exam designed to test a company's quality from every single angle. It's a test that only the absolute best businesses can pass. Now, we're not going to go through all 15 today, but they're all built around these big foundational pillars. Things like, does the company have management that's both visionary and ethical? Does it have a real competitive edge, a moat to protect it? Is it really committed to innovating for the future? And how does it treat its customers? See, these are the kinds of questions a business owner asks. So let's say you've done all this hard work. You found a truly amazing company. Fisher's next piece of advice is, and I'm not kidding, probably the hardest thing to do. Absolutely nothing. He argued that the real, life-changing profits come from just having the patience to hold on. And the reason for that is simple: the magic of compounding. It doesn't happen in a month or even a year. That truly explosive, exponential growth, it only kicks into high gear over very long periods of time. We're talking years, even decades. Fisher believed that selling a truly great company too soon is one of the single biggest mistakes an investor can ever make. You have to understand, these ideas were totally revolutionary back in the day, and their impact is still huge today. He really helped shape the entire field of what we now call growth investing, and he influenced generations of famous investors who came after him. And maybe the biggest testament to his genius comes from Warren Buffett himself. The Oracle of Omaha has famously said that Fisher was a huge influence on his own philosophy. I mean, if Warren Buffett tells you someone is worth listening to, that's a pretty powerful endorsement, right? So let's circle all the way back to where we started. The entire Philip Fisher philosophy, all of his books and wisdom, can really be boiled down to this one powerful idea. The moment you stop being a stock picker and you start thinking like a business owner, you change the entire game. And that leaves us with one final question to think about. Looking through Fisher's eyes, what qualities would a business need to have for you to be confident enough to own it? Not for a year, not for 10 years, but for a lifetime. Answering that question, well, that is the uncommon thinking that leads to uncommon profits.